Baruch Habo. Welcome, Chidon. Here we go. Baruch Habo. Ahai, Baruch Habo. Welcome to Chidon.
Hey, Baruch Habo. Baruch Habo. Welcome to the Chidon. Baruch Habo. Baruch Habo. Welcome, welcome everybody.
Oh, ay, ay, ay. Welcome to Chidon. Ay, ay, ay. Baruch Habo. Ay, ay, ay. Chidon Siyum Hamitzvos. Ay, ay, ay. Baruch Habo.
Shechiyonu vekiyimonu. Veikiyonu lizman hazeh. Shechiyonu vekiyimonu. Veikiyonu lizman hazeh.
Ay, ay, ay. Melech HaMoshiach. Ay, ay, ay. Baruch Habo. Ay, ay, ay. We're here to bring Mashiach. Ay, ay. Baruch Habo. Everybody clap along. Come on. Ay, Baruch Habo. Melech HaMoshiach. Baruch Habo. Ay, Baruch Habo. Melech HaMoshiach. Baruch Habo. Baruch Habo.
Melech HaMoshiach. Baruch Habo. Baruch Habo. Melech HaMoshiach.
Ay, ay, ay.
Melech HaMoshiach.
Ay, ay, ay.
Baruch Habo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Melech HaMoshiach.
Eray, lay, lay.
Baruch Habo.
והחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה
Ay, ay, ay.
מלך המושיע
Ay, ay, ay.
ברוך הבא
Ay, ay, ay.
מלך המושיע
Ay, ay, ay.
ברוך הבא והמושיע
Baruch Habo.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
Are you smarter than a Chidon kid? Tell me how would you supposed to live? 613 mitzvahs. Are you smarter than a Chidon kid?
Welcome to the Sararor International Siyum Chidon Sefer HaMitzvos of Tafshin Pei Gimel 5783. In this year's Hakel Chidon, we are gathered together from 6 continents, 40 countries, 42 states, 686 cities, with 7,000 chayolim from over 300 schools. Ladies and girls, chayolas, it's time to welcome our contestants from around the world. We welcome the 4th graders who learned the Sararor Yadus book number 1, Mitzvahs 1 to 86. Welcome. We welcome the 5th graders who learned book number 2, 87 to 231. Welcome to the 6th graders who learned book number 3, Mitzvahs 232 to 376. We also have here today our 4-year veterans, the 7th graders who have learned mitzvahs 377 to 498. And finally, let's welcome the 8th graders who have been here for 5 years, and especially the chayolim who learned Kol HaTorah Kula and know all 613 mitzvahs. Today is a day to celebrate the fruits of our accomplishments in Torah, and it's a day to give honor and reward the chayolim from around the world who have dedicated their spare time to this special mission of learning Hashem's 613 mitzvahs.
I'm Pearl Belfort and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. From Pittsburgh. From Liverpool, England.
Proud to represent Azerbaijan in Chidon.
I come from Dallas, Texas and Boston, Massachusetts. Asheville, North Carolina.
From Manchester, England.
Wimbledon, London, England. New London, Connecticut.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Asheville, North Carolina.
In Burlington, Vermont.
So I live in Montreal.
I'm from Nose Menachem, Crown Heights.
I'm from Sydney, Australia. I flew 20 hours to get here and it was worth every second.
You get to learn all 613 mitzvahs.
And knowing all 613 mitzvahs is kind of cool.
After Kol Torah Kula, you know every single mitzvah in the whole entire Torah.
Like on your own initiative, like out of school, and it's just amazing.
When I finished the last mitzvah, the feeling was just like incredible. Like I know all the mitzvahs. That's crazy.
When I'm at learning class and I come across something I learned in Chidon, I smile because it's mine. I worked hard for it, I know it, and I own it.
Learning all the mitzvahs and knowing what they are so that anytime it comes up, I know exactly what I need to do.
And I could use it. It's not just, oh, I finished all 5 books. Now I could take all that information and use it in my daily life.
I've also been saying Sefer Mitzvahs every day, and I recognize it all from Chidon.
And I made a special wall for all of my plaques so that when I wake up, I see the accomplishments that I did and everything that I learned.
And you also get to unite with so many girls from around the world.
And I belong to a group which is proud to know all the 613 mitzvahs.
I got to meet so many new girls. I only have 9 girls in my class. And now there's so many other girls who also learned all the mitzvahs.
It's just really cool getting to meet so many new girls from like Azerbaijan. So like it's just crazy seeing so many new girls, and it's really fun and it's so worth it.
We just experienced the VR, and it was amazing to see everything that we learned in the Hadis books.
It just makes it so real and so much easier to understand.
You get to see what all you were learning about, walk through the whole Beis HaMikdash, learn about it, and it's also fun.
The Chidon books are so colorful and like so interesting to read and so like easy to read. But now with this virtual reality, being able to actually experience like the Chidon book, like all the mitzvahs, it's so cool, it's amazing.
We all thought that we could only light them when our Mashiach comes, but we could legit feel how it's going to be in Mirz Hashem.
You get to learn the mitzvahs like in real life, and you get to like experience like what they did back then.
I'm telling you, doing Kol Torah Kula is the best thing you can do for yourselves.
We all did Chidon for 5 years, and it was a blast. You should do it too.
5 years ago, in the year 5779, 251 girls in the 4th grade started book number 1. Now it's 5 years later, the year 5783, 159 of these girls have achieved the Chidon dream by learning and reviewing all 5 books of the Sarah Rohr Yadus curriculum. These girls are experts in all 613 mitzvahs. Let us welcome these superstars to the stage and present them with a unique Kol HaTorah Kula plaque. Chana Abrams, Shayna Altine, Talia Anavim, Yafa Antopolsky, Chaya Azulai, Malki Backman, Shayna Banan, Menucha Barber, Deborah Baron, Rivka Bedrick, Bela Bedrick, Rachel Belfer, Shayna Bendit, Esti Benenfeld, Chaya Blasovsky, Chanenya Barnstein, Shayna Brennan, Chana Brody, Rosa Caroline, Rachel Cohen, Chana Cohen, Rosie Cohen, Devorah Cohen, Toba Cousin, Bracha Davidov, Chaya Dechter, Bracha Dubov, Chana Duckman, Rachel Dvorkin, Chana Engel, Mushka Engel, Leah Erdvin, Miriam Fagelstock, Mushka Feinblum, Sarah Feiner, Rivka Feldman, Shayna Feldman, Leah Fogelman, Batsheva Fogelman, Rashi Forer, Mushka Fratkin, Chava Fried, Mushka Gansberg, Batsheva Gansberg, Fega Kaczynski, Miriam Gittler, Rachel Ganevich, Shayna Goldberg, Shayna Goldenberg, Musia Goldstein, Shayna Goldsweig, Sarah Goppin, Sarah LaGordon, Chaya Gottlieb, Chaya Garari, Shayna Garari, Sprinza Green, Sterna Greenberg, Musia Greenfeld, Leah Garari, Chava Garari, Chaya Garevich, Chaya Gurkov, Yehudis Halperin, Leah Hanoka, Chana Harat, Mushka Hecht, Chaya Heidingsfeld, Chaya Hendel, Razel Hastroni, Nachama Hirsch, Chaya Hohen, Deborah Itzinger, Blumi Kanelski, Sheva Katz, Deborah Kesselman, Talia Klein, Chaya Kogan, Chana Korf, Chana Kramer, Musya Kugel, Esther Lapkovsky, Chaya Lapkovsky, Yasha Laufer, Devora Laufer, Chaya Laufer, Rachel Levitin, Shayna Lewis, Mushka Liberov, Nechama Liberov, Hadassah Lieberson, Sarah Lehman, Rosie Lipsker, Shayna Lowenthal, Rivki Lorber, Rachel Maryarchik, Rivka Morozov, Golda Margolis, Mashi Morozov, Maryasha Morozov, Amalia Medina, Shayna Mendelson, Musi Minsky, Mushka Negin, Chaya Newman, Bracha Notik, Chana Ozdeba, Chaya Pesner, Blimi Wrightport, Batya Raskin, Esther Rifkin, Chana Laradal, Maryasha Rosenblum, Chaya Rothenberg, Shayna Shapiro, Shayna Shiner, Chana Schlanger, Yocheved Schmerling, Matzel Schmuckler, Rachel Schusterman, Rachel Schwartz, Naomi Sabag, Freda Serebransky, Chana Shabtai, Menucha Sharfstein, Devorish Katie, Shayna Schneer, Menucha Schusterman, Rachel Silverstein, Chana Simmons, Mushka Simon, Menucha Simons, Tivia Sorkin, Chayat Steigman, Menucha Sternberg, Chavala Sternberg, Chaya Tenenhouse, Musi Tilson, Devorah Weissfish, Golda Wagner, Mushka Wilhelm, Rachel Wilhelm, Yocheved Wilhelm, Musi Wilhelm, Chaya Winterfeld, Sterny Valavic, Luba Valavic, Chaya Zions, Musia Zaklos, Hinda Zaklos, another Hinda Zaklos, Chaya Zavdi, Chaya Zelesniak, Mushka Zorbar, Rivka Zurkin, and Shayna Zohar. What an accomplishment. Please give a standing ovation to all these incredible girls who know all 613 mitzvahs. Welcome to round one of the International Sararor Chidon Siyum Hamitzvos. We're going to start today with everyone's favorite, the rapid response round. So please, give a very warm welcome to the stars of today's show, the Chayalim, who have reviewed and mastered and will now be tested on all 613 mitzvahs. We will be asking the girls sitting in the very first row who the mitzvah applies to, when does the mitzvah apply, where does the mitzvah apply, what is the punishment for the mitzvah, the mocker, what is the source for the mitzvah in the Torah, or the reverse mocker, which means I will say the mocker, you have to tell me what mitzvah that mocker applies to. Now, each team will have 60 seconds only to answer 15 questions. Each question is worth 10 points. If you get through all the questions, you can make yourself 150 points. If you need time, you can wait. If you don't know the answer, you can say pass. So, we're going to start with Team Mishnah Torah. Mishnah Torah, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Then here we go. Where? Shaloi lahasik vul.
Eretz Yisrael.
Correct. Who? Shaloi yora ha'ed bedin shahayed by bedinei nefashis.
During the time Smicha existed.
Incorrect. When? Lasis lesoita keteres hakanois hasidura b'Torah.
Times of the base of Mikdash.
Correct. Who? Hachabar v'adveka im chachmei
All
ha'Torah.
people.
Correct. Punishment. Shaloi lachabes eish me'al hamizbeach.
Malchus.
Correct. Who? Shaloi lahakru se'or oy dvash.
All people.
Incorrect. When? Shaloi yisa amoni amoyevi bas Yisrael.
All times.
Correct. When mitzvah shvisas ha'aretz b'shnas ha'shmita?
When most Jews live in Eretz Yisrael.
Correct. Where? Shaloi lamanis melech al Yisrael ki im ibnei Yisrael.
All places.
Correct. Punishment. Shaloi lishchei kadosh kachim chutz la'azara.
Curse.
Correct. Punishment. Shaloi linkoin.
No punishment.
Correct. Where? Mitzvah reishis hagez she'inosin lakoyin.
Eretz Yisrael.
Correct. Punishment. Shaloi lahasis echad mi Yisrael achar avodah zara.
Skila.
Correct. I don't know if they got that last one there. I think we have 11 that they answered, and out of that 11, how many did we get? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we have 10. Is that correct, judges? We have 10 correct answers. Congratulations to Team Mishnah Torah. You guys got 100 points, and they're off to an incredible start. Are you guys confident you can win this?
Yes.
Well, now we're going to move on to our next team. This time we're up to Team Igeres Harambam. Igeres Harambam, are you guys ready to win?
Yes!
Well, let's see if you can do it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who? Shaloi lintais achrei rabin b'dinei nefashis b'shvil echad.
All people.
Incorrect.
Where mitzvahs havas bikurim?
Men.
Incorrect.
When shaloi lichres bris lo'evdei avodah zara?
All times.
Incorrect.
Who mitzvahs shofar b'Rosh Hashanah?
Men.
Correct.
Punishment shaloi lignov nefesh miYisrael.
Chanek.
Correct.
Where shaloi nitzbach choiv me'ani she'ein loi b'mai lifroya?
All places.
Correct.
When mitzvahs nesinas machzis hashekel b'shana?
When the Beis HaMikdash existed.
Correct.
Who shaloi yochel hanazis zera ha'anavim?
All people.
Correct.
Punishment shaloi lishver etzem min ha'pesach?
Malchus.
Correct.
Who mitzvahs avodas yom ha'kippurim?
Kohen Gadol.
Correct.
Punishment shaloi yelamed hamusas chus al hamesis?
No punishment.
Correct.
When mitzvahs para aduma?
Times of the Beis HaMikdash.
Correct.
Where shalloi livnais ir hanidachas l'chemos shehoisa?
Eretz Yisrael.
Correct.
Ooh, 13 out of 15. And I think we have 10 correct answers. Is that correct, judges? So we have 100 points for Team Igeres Harambam. We have a tie between our first two teams. Incredible, incredible work. You guys did very, very well. And now we move on to Team Sefer Hamitzvos. It doesn't look so easy, right? Are you guys confident you can win?
Yeah.
Do you think you can get more than 100 points?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if you can. We are ready for our next round. This time, Sefer Hamitzvos. Here we go. Where shaloi lasis masa oiv?
All places.
Correct.
When mitzvahs lahachin sheish arei miklat?
When Moshe's on Eretz Yisrael.
Correct.
Punishment shaloi lahalvos for ribis li Yisrael?
No punishment.
Correct.
Who shaloi seicha chalala min hakodesh?
Women.
Correct.
Who shaloi lahachtim chukei hatzvois?
All people.
Correct.
When mitzvahs giluach hanazir v'avos korbanosov?
Times of the Beis HaMikdash.
Correct.
Punishment shaloi lahaid b'sheker?
Malchus.
Correct.
Where shalasis l'soita keteres hakenos hastura b'Torah?
Beis HaMikdash.
Correct.
When shaloi lanish ha'anus?
All times.
Correct.
Who mitzvahs Talmud Torah?
Men.
Correct.
Who sheyashiv achoytem mecheta lifnei Hashem v'yizvadeh?
All people.
Correct.
When shaloi legaleach sar hanesek?
Times of the Beis HaMikdash.
Incorrect.
Punishment mitzvahs kiddush yadayim raglayim la'avoda?
Mitzvah B'dei Shemayim.
Correct.
Makar shaloi na'achas schar sachir?
Pass.
Oh, wow, incredible. You guys got through 14 questions and got 12 of them correct. You guys, Sefer HaMitzvahs, have scored 120 points. We now have one team that's in the lead. 120, 100, 110 it says over here. I guess this team is 110. And now we are ready for Team Pirush HaMishnayos. Are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Feeling confident? You
Yes.
think you can win?
Yes.
Then let's go. Team Pirush HaMishnayos. When? Shaloi lahachis mechashev.
All times.
Incorrect.
Where? Mitzvahs giluach hanazir v'avos korbanosov.
In the Beis HaMikdash.
Correct.
Who mitzvahs chagiga b'regalim?
Men.
Correct.
Punishment shaloi sadeh isha adeh ish.
Malchus.
Correct.
When mitzvah tiklachas mitzvah b'yom hashvi?
Times of the Beis HaMikdash.
Incorrect.
Who mitzvahs din tzliya l'mishi yischayev litlos?
Men.
Incorrect.
Beis Den.
Where lakadesh shemoy?
All places.
Correct.
Where mitzvahs minu shoftim v'shoftim b'chol kal v'kol miYisrael?
Eretz Yisrael.
Correct.
Who mitzvahs tefillah?
All people.
Correct.
Punishment shaloi lahasik vul.
No punishment.
Correct.
When shaloi laharchik mitzri k'mo kein ele adar shlishi v'lo shlishi b'chal?
All times.
Correct.
Punishment shaloi lisnabis b'sheker.
Chenek.
Correct. Where shaloi yizach hachoshen me'al ha'ephod?
All places.
Makar shaloi yarbe le hamelech kesev v'zav levad mashik tzarich lo?
Pass.
Ooh, wow. You guys got through 13 questions. That was an incredible showing. And got 10 of those 13 right, scoring you, say Pirush HaMishnayos, 100 points. Pirush HaMishnayos, 100, Sefer HaMitzvos, 120, Igeres Harambam, 100, Mishnah Torah, 110. We are completed round one, and we have a leading team, Sefer HaMitzvos. Wasn't that an incredible round? Congratulations to all the teams. We'll be back soon with round number 2.
Are you smarter than a feline kid? Tell me how what you're supposed to live. 600 Manoi, Sheve Sachi, Gam Yocha,
ומנועים שבשחים גם יוחד
הנה מה טועים ומנועים שבשחים גם יוחד הנה מה טועים ומנועים שבשחים גם יוחד
Shalom Aleichem and Mazel Tov to every single one of you who participated in this year's Chidon. What an amazing achievement. A big Yasher Koach to each of you for the incredible hard work, focus, concentration, dedication, and results that you have brought to the Chidon. Very, very proud of all of you. Looking forward to more and more in the years to come, more and more participants, more and more Torah, more and more growth. Yasher Koach and Mazel Tov. Enjoy every minute.
Welcome back to round 2 of Chidon Sefer HaMitzvos. While we were away at that break, the judges convened and figured out that we have to make a correction to one of the scores. So Team Mishnah Torah, you guys have 100, Igeres HaRambam 100, Sefer HaMitzvos 120, Pirush HaMishnayos 100. But we're still just at the beginning of the game. We're now up to round 2. Now in this round, we will be playing a game called Smart Quest. We will be asking all of you, sitting in the second row here, an open-ended question. We'll ask you to name as many mitzvahs as you can think of that are connected to a specific category. So for example, we could ask you, name all of the mitzvahs that you can think of in the entire 613 mitzvahs of the Torah that have to do with bread. And you guys will have the chance to write all of those mitzvahs down. The problem is, the challenge is, you only have 60 seconds to answer as many mitzvahs as you can. Now, each correct answer is worth 10 points. Are you guys ready? Yes. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Your question is, name all of the mitzvahs that apply to Beis Din. Go. As you can see, the girls in the second row are writing furiously. We've invited up 4 girls who are standing over them. These are Kol HaTorah Kula graduates who are watching to make sure that everything is above board, that everything is written correctly. And when we're in about 40 seconds going to come to the answers, those girls are going to help us adjudicate to make sure that everything was done correctly. I just want to explain to you what you're watching on the stage right now. You are watching encyclopedic memory. You have over here 12 girls who are racing through every mitzvah in the entire Torah, figuring out which ones have to do with Beis Din. It's an incredible feat. It's like Google. You're looking at 12 Googles on the screen. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pens down. That was an incredible, incredible round. 60 seconds goes a lot faster than it seems, right? Okay, here we go. We're going to start with Team Mishnah Torah. We're going to ask you, how many mitzvahs did you guys get?
We got 4.
You got 4 mitzvahs. Very good. Igeres HaRambam. How many mitzvahs did you guys get?
4.
You guys got 4 mitzvahs. Very, very good. Sefer HaMitzvahs. Your team, how many did you get?
7.
7. And Team Pirush HaMishnayos, how many mitzvahs did you come up with?
10 and a half.
10 and a half. Well, we'll make that 10 unless the half is well, we'll let the judges decide. Okay, we're going to start with Team Pirush HaMishnayos. If you got all 10 of your questions right, 10 of your mitzvahs right, you will get 100 points. But just because you guys didn't necessarily get that many points, you will still get points for every mitzvah you did get correct. So as Team Pirush HaMishnayos lists their mitzvahs, please check it on your papers, and you'll let us know how many of those you got right. Team Pirush HaMishnayos, please list your mitzvahs. Number 1.
To judge fairly, we wrote Lish by B'tzedek.
That's correct.
Ex pity poor. Ex pity widow. Ex intimidated, like don't be intimidated by intimidating people. We wrote ex allow. We meant to say not allow sorcerers to live. We wrote ex allow, and we meant not allow sorcerers to live.
That was your number 10 and a half?
Yeah. X allow again.
And we wrote ex allow, and it was time to. Then we wrote, and we meant not to allow sorcerers to live.
We're not going to count that one.
Right.
Kill chenek.
That's correct.
Kill skila, sreip, harek, chenek, talia.
So that was all 10 of your mitzvahs.
Can we hear the number 2, 3, 4, and 5 again, please?
Ex pity poor, ex pity widow.
Ex pity, what's that slowly? Ex pity poor is 1.
Ex pity widow.
Ex pity widow.
And orphan.
Where do you have ex pity widow?
Oopsies.
We're not accepting that one.
Okay. And ex intimidated. Don't be intimidated.
Yeah, that's correct. Continue the list again? From there, let's continue. Let's make sure we have all of them.
Bamsik did 2 chenek, so kill chenek, kill
That's
skila,
correct. That's
kill
correct.
sreifa,
That's
kill
correct.
harek, and kill talia. Like do talia.
Okay, so those are all correct. And you did the...
We wrote chenek twice by mistake.
So that was one of those. Okay, so out of the 10 and a half, we got 9.
How many?
8.
The judges are deep in thought and conferencing right now to see how many of the 10 and a half mitzvahs that Team Pirush HaMishnayos got will be counted.
We're not counting the chenek twice. We're counting it only as once.
So how many did they get altogether?
We got 8. A total of 8.
That was a total of 8 correct mitzvahs, Pirush HaMishnayos. You guys did incredible. That brings you to 80 points with a total score of 180. Congratulations to Team Pirush HaMishnayos. Okay, we're going to now ask Sefer HaMitzvos. How many of those did you guys get?
5.
You got altogether 5. Did you get any more than that?
No, we have 2 that they didn't do.
Okay, let's hear those 2.
Judging cases of buying and selling.
That's correct.
And this one they did have, but not to allow a sorcerer to live.
Okay, you wrote it. That's correct.
Okay, Team Sefer HaMitzvos, you guys got 70 points. That's an incredible score. That brings you up to a score of 190, which puts you in the lead. Congratulations to Team Sefer HaMitzvos. We now turn to Team Igeres HaRambam. How many did you guys have? Was it 4?
Yeah.
And how many of those 4 were already mentioned?
1.
Wow, okay, so you have 3 more. So let's hear what they are.
Don't accept the bribe. Don't loan to an orphan. No, don't lean to an orphan in court.
That's Number 2, that's correct.
And judges Shaimer Chinam.
That's correct.
Very, very good. Team Igeres Harambam, all 4 of you mitzvahs are accepted and correct. That brings you to a total score of 140. Congratulations to Team Igeres Harambam. And finally, Team Mishnah Torah, you had 4 answers. Let's hear, did you, any of the mitzvahs mentioned yet, did you guys have them?
We got 1.
You had 1 of those. Let's hear what the other 3 are.
Judge a case of a paid guardian.
That's correct.
Judge a case of a borrower.
That's correct.
Don't change your judgment after, like, whatever. But we only wrote don't change.
What did you mean to write?
Don't change your judgment.
That we'll leave that to the judges.
We wrote don't change.
You said just wrote don't change. Okay, it's not accepted.
So that's 3 correct mitzvahs. That brings you to a total score of 130. Congratulations to Team Mishnah Torah. 130, Igeres Harambam, 140. Sefer HaMitzvahs, 190 in the lead. And Pirush Mishnah is trailing right behind at 180 points. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chayalim and Chayalas, we're off to an amazing start. But let's see how they do in round 3. That's the one that's the real crunch and the real challenge. Now, let's call onto stage Benny Friedman and Ellie Marcus to lead us in the Chidon theme song.
Mitzvahs I am lucky to learn, to master them I earn. Backwards, forward, inside out, grasping what each is about. 613 I will know, Sefer HaMitzvos Pro.
Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere.
Learning mitzvahs round the clock, this Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go through any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. When I get home, no time for rest, I'll start on the next book. Can't deny my feeling proud to be part of this super crowd. Trips and game shows, what a blast, memories to last. I'll convince my friends back home to study for the next Chidon. Together next year we'll return, there's so much still to learn.
Chidon is here, shout hard work paid off to join this atmosphere.
Learning mitzvahs round the clock, cause Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go to any lane. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took, I'm excited to get home to start on the next book. To these mitzvahs I will cling, and tremendous knockas bring. And my Rebbe also sees, smiling back at me. Hayolim of the world unite, joining forces brings us might. Together strong beyond compare, bring Mashiach here.
Chidon is here, shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere.
Learning mitzvahs round the clock, cause Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. Even before I get home, I'll start out. Oh, Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere. Learning mitzvahs round the clock, cause Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. Even before I get home, I'll start on the next book. But knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. Even before I get home, I'll start on the next book. Hey!
In 1984, the Rebbe instituted a formal study schedule of Maimonides' great work, the Mishnah Torah. In this talk, marking the first completion of the study of Mishnah Torah, the Rebbe discusses Maimonides' greatness and his place in Jewish history.
Wo dort geschrieben, als mir Meshe ad Meshe von Meshe Rabbeinu ben Amram bis Meshe ben Maimon Asfardi is leikom ke Meshe. Wo dort doch verstandig, aber ich has mir hat unter dem Tag und sie kleimen sich zusammen, Kamo wie Kamo, und die was haben schön gelernt und halten beim Messiaen sein Heid. Und nachher die was meise sibische Tiere haben gelernt, Pere Kechetlayim oder Sefer Hamitzvos oder meise sibische Tiere noch nicht angeheben, wird sicher des Chus Rambam sehr beistehen, als sie werden anheben unter dem Limud, wo nicht stehen auf die Schone Habo, auf dem Marser Sheni, die Adrabe, sie werden lernen, bei Yesser Seis und bei Yesser Reis, in der Nähe von Kiflayim Litushio.
And we are now back with round 3. Now, everybody, this is the one that really counts, and there's a lot of pressure on this round. It's much, much more serious than the first 2 rounds. This is how it works. The girls in row number 3 are going to be challenged to answer these questions. Now, whoever pushes the buzzer first is the only one who gets the answer. But there's a catch. You may push the buzzer first, but if you get the wrong answer, you lose 20 points. It's not just that. If you even get an incomplete answer, you lose 20 points. And of course, if you get the right answer, you will get 20 points. But if we ask you, for example, to mention 10 or something, and you only come up with 9 of them, you lose 20 points. So I would suggest that although some of you are very, very quick on the buzzer, that you think twice before you hit that buzzer. There's a lot to win, but there's also a lot to lose. Are you guys ready for our first question?
Yes.
Okay. For the first question that we're going to ask, you are going to have 60 seconds to answer. 60 seconds to answer all of the questions that we're going to ask you. Here we go. Question number 1. Hands on the buzzers. List all the mitzvahs that you can that are about witnesses and testimony. Who wants to take the chance? All the mitzvahs you can.
You can, or just all of them in general?
That's a good question. How many? We're going to ask the judges. How many? List all the mitzvahs. Oh, no. Let's do that again. The first question is list all of the mitzvahs about witnesses and testimony. List all of the mitzvahs about witnesses and testimony. So you might want to think about this before you hit the buzzer, but whoever hits the buzzer gets the first chance. And you'll have 60 seconds to answer. List all of the mitzvahs about witnesses and testimony.
To testify. To testify.
1 second. Did you?
She hit the buzzer.
Oh, you hit the buzzer. Okay. We have someone who took the bait. Team Mishnah Torah. You have a lot to win over here. Are you ready? 60 seconds. Go.
To testify in Basin.
That's correct.
To have 2 witnesses testify, like not based through testimony on 1 witness.
That's correct.
That's 2.
That you should be like fair in testimony, like the Basin should be fair in testimony.
Be fair.
Could you be a little bit more elaborate on that one?
Like they shouldn't like rule according to who's like does it right, like who like the like judge fairly.
Can we hold that one and move on? Next.
To not testify falsely.
That's correct.
To punish Aiden's Zayman what they plotted to do.
That's correct.
To not pity a gar or convert or orphan.
That's incorrect. Continue.
There has to be
Let's
2
pause
witnesses.
the timer for 10 seconds.
There has to be 2 witnesses in Basin.
That was said already.
We'll give you an extra few seconds because we took some time there. Go ahead.
I think there's 2. Isn't there? I'll say like about 2 witnesses, and a mitzvah say don't judge with one witness.
There's an assay of eidos, which includes 2 witnesses, which you said the mitzvah of testimony in general includes 2
Oh,
witnesses.
to examine and the witnesses very well.
That's correct.
I think we have our time up at this point. Judges, what's the story? What are we going to do? The rules of the game are, if you get the answer completely right, you get 20 points. If you get the answer wrong, you lose 20 points. And if you get the answer incomplete, you lose 20 points. So we'd like to ask the judges how you judge on this case.
There were 5 or 6 said correctly. There were another 4 in the book that weren't mentioned.
So your judgment is?
It's an incomplete answer.
Unfortunately, Team Mishnah Torah, that's an incomplete answer. However, massive credit to you for taking on that challenge and for giving it a shot. Can everyone please give a massive round of applause for Mishnah Torah? That was brave, and you're really good. You came up with a lot of mitzvahs that were really, really good. Okay, as you can see, it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot to win, but there's a lot to lose as well. But the thing is, for the next questions, it gets a little bit harder. Because although in the last question we only gave you 60 seconds, for this question, we're only going to give you 50 seconds. Are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. When we ask the questions, we ask the judges to leave the questions for the end so that they have time to get through all of the answers they can within 50 seconds. Okay, the question number 2, which you have 50 seconds to answer. Hands on the buzzers and ready. What are the 10 types of kinyonim, the ways that you can acquire something? Oh wow, we have Sefer HaMitzvos. Someone has hit the button and we are ready to hear your 10. Go for it.
So kasaf, money.
Correct.
If you lift the thing up, hagba.
That's correct.
Mashicha, pulling it.
Correct.
Masira, handing it over.
Correct.
The land, to give a contract.
Correct.
To do it like build and demolish the wall or like the key one.
Correct. Chazaka.
Chazaka. The fence, kinyan setumta.
Correct.
And the one where you give him a handkerchief or the
Keep
thing
going.
that you have, and kinyan agav, joining kinyan.
Correct.
Was that 9 or 10?
There was one more. We didn't hear.
One more?
Come, you mentioned it, but we didn't hear it.
I think
I'll tell you what we heard. We heard Kesef, Akbar, Masika, Masira, Chazaka, Shtar, Khalifin, Situmta, and Kinyan Agav.
Which ones? Can you say them again?
Kesef, Hagbah, Mashicha, Masira, Chazaka, Shtar, Khalifin, Situmta, and Kinyan Agav.
You did both of the ones for land?
What are the 2 for land?
The one that you have to give the contract one.
Okay.
And the one where you unlock and lock the
right,
door.
Right, that's Chazaka.
Yeah. The Khalifin you did.
Yeah.
The gate around the...
What's the gate around?
Where if it's in your property, like...
Yes, that's the 10th one. Kinyan Chatza.
Yeah, kinyan chatza.
So the judges have spent some time going through your answers to make sure they understood what you said. But judges, my question is, did she get all 10 kinyonim within the 50 seconds?
She did. She said about the gate, but she didn't elaborate, so we waited to ask her till the end, like we just made up before.
That's incredible. You gave the 10 answers right at the buzzer. Incredible showing for Team Sefer HaMitzvos. That brings you to 210 points. Isn't that incredible? Incredible showing, and congratulations to you. But now we have a third question. Okay, the show is definitely getting harder as we go, because this time you're only going to have 40 seconds to answer. And again, if you get the answer correct, you get 20 points. If you get the answer incorrect or incomplete, you can lose 20 points. Now, I have a question for the judges here, because I see how difficult this is proving to be, and you can say no. How about we lift up the stakes a little bit, and instead of giving 20 points for a correct answer, we give 40 points for a correct answer, and 20 points will be lost for a wrong or incomplete answer. And that way we can really lift up the stakes. What do you say? And the reason I say it is because we're seeing how difficult these questions are. So we want to make it a little bit easier for someone to take the risk to hit the buzzer.
We're going to do it, but then we want to do that the last one who got correct will also get 40 points. So that way the entire round is going up to 40 points.
Oh, okay. How about we do it from here on?
We're suggesting a different idea. For all correct, even an incomplete answer, for each correct answer, you can get partial points.
Oh, so you're cutting out incomplete then?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that.
Okay, so that's
You can't cut out incomplete.
So
Incomplete is an incorrect answer. There's no points for incomplete. Okay.
So it's 20 points for loss, 40 points for gain, but Sefer HaMitzvos goes up 20 more points.
You said 40 for
gain and 20 for loss, and we're going up 20 more points for Sefer HaMitzvos.
The judges have now decided that for the following questions, if you get the answer right, you can go up by 40 points, not just 20. So this really raises the stake. Sefer HaMitzvos got one answer right, so they got 40 points, which brings them to 230, which really gives them a chance over here to win. We are now up to question number 3. The show is getting really hard. This time you only have 40 seconds to answer. And the question is, what conditions need to be met in order for Beis Din to give the death penalty? What conditions need to be met in order for the Beis Din to give the death penalty? Has someone hit the buzzer yet? What are the conditions that need to be met? We need a full answer. I probably shouldn't do this as the host, but some of the teams with have less points don't have much to lose. You might want to take a chance on it. Again, the question is, what conditions need to be met in order for Beis Din?
They have to have smicha.
Okay, Igeres HaRambam has hit the buzzer, and they're going to go for it. What are the conditions that need to be met in order for Beis Din to give the death penalty? 40 seconds.
They have to have smicha. The Sanhedrin have to preside in Mishkas. The Beis HaMikdash has to be standing. There has to be a warning. There has to be witnesses. They have to ask the witnesses questions. It must be a Beis Din of 23.
Two more.
We'll give you 5 more seconds. Igeres HaRambam, that was a very valiant try. Unfortunately, that was an incomplete answer. That takes you down to 120. We are now up to our final question, and this time you only have 30 seconds to answer. Oh, sorry. We're now up to our next question, and this time you only have 30 seconds to answer. Each of the following is associated with a different mitzvah. Which mitzvahs? Thorn, pillow, and vineyard. 30 seconds to answer once you hit the buzzer.
Who hit it?
Oh, we have a Mishnah Torah. Go for it. 30 seconds starts now.
Thorn, you can't put a thorn in an animal's mouth to prevent it from eating.
Correct.
Pillow, you have to give back a pillow to a person when he needs it if you're taking it as a mashkain.
Correct.
And what was the last one?
Vineyard.
Like if someone, like one witness says that it's a vineyard that's like was planted to climb in it, and then someone else goes and eats each woman has 2 witnesses, he still gets malchus, even though the person that said...
That is correct.
Incredible, Mishnah Torah. That's 40 points for you. That's 40 points. That's an amazing catch-up and incredible answer. Thank you very much, and congratulations to Mishnah Torah. Okay, we are now ready for our next question. This time, it gets yet harder, and you only have 20 seconds to answer. Are you ready for the next question? What are the 7 attributes one has to have to be appointed to a Beis Din of 3? The 7 attributes you need to have.
Humility, wisdom, beloved by the general population, good reputation, a love for truth, a dislike for money.
Do you have something at the tip of your tongue? Okay, how many was that?
6 out of 7.
6 out of 7. Oh, this is so hard. Oh, but the rules are the rules. Pirush HaMishnayos, that was an incredible answer, incredibly impressive, but it was an incomplete answer, and that takes you down to 160. And we are now up to our next question. Our final question. For this one, you have 15 seconds. And the question is, what are all the ways that an Eved Ivri goes free?
Okay, after 6th year, if he pays, if the master decides to take him, if the master dies, and if he leaves his son, the son inherits him. Yaivel.
Correct. You got all that.
You got them all. Incredible. That's 40 points for Team Igeres HaRambam, 160. And that takes us to the end of this round. So let's do a recap of where everyone is holding. Team Mishnah Torah, please give a round of applause. 150 points. Amazing effort today, and thank you so much. Team Igeres HaRambam, 160 points. Incredible work to all of you. And then, of course, we have Team Pirush HaMishnayos with 160. Congratulations to you guys. Incredible effort, incredible answers. But we do have a winning team. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chayalim and Chayalas, we present the winners of this year's Chidon Siyum Hamitzvos, Team Siyum Hamitzvos.
חזק 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 ונשחזק חזק חזק אוי 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 אהבי אסקויה איי 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 חזק ויה ואבי אסקויה לא לה 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 חזק 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 ונשחזק חזק 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 ונשחזק חזק חזק אוי 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 אהבי אסקויה לה 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 אוי חזק ויה ואבי אסקויה לה 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 חזק. Thank you.
We are now ready for the award ceremony of Tafshin Pei Gimel Shnas Hakel. The contestants have been working extremely hard and studying their individual tracks. For each track they learned, they earn rewards and awards. We will start with the Yesod finalists who have mastered the mitzvah boxes. They are awarded with their sweater, personalized water bottle, and beautiful bracelet from Del Mar Jewelry, and are being awarded with the Chidon certificate. We now continue with the Yediyah finalists who have mastered the mitzvah boxes and also know all the details. In addition to their sweater, personalized water bottle, and beautiful bracelet, they're also being rewarded with incredible prizes and, of course, the amazing Chidon plaque. we now continue with the Havana finalists who have mastered the mitzvah boxes and understand all their details. In addition to the sweater, gifts and prizes, they are being rewarded with incredible regional trips. And they are being awarded with a Chidon plaque and medal.
Studying day and night, basking in the Torah's light. The mitzvahs I am lucky to learn, to master them I yearn. Backwards, forwards, inside out, grasping what each is about. 613 I will know, a Sefer HaMitzvahs Pro. Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere. Learning mitzvahs round the clock, 'cause Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. When I get home, no time for rest, I'll start on the next book. I can't deny my feeling proud to be part of this super crowd. Trips and game shows, what a blast, memories to last. I'll convince my friends back home to study for the next Chidon. Together next year we'll return, there's so much still to learn. Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere. Learning mitzvahs round the clock, 'cause Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. I'm excited to get home, to start on the next book. To these mitzvahs I will cling, and tremendous nachas bring. And my Rebbe I'll soon see, smiling back at me. Chayolim of the world unite, joining forces brings us might. Together strong beyond compare, we'll bring Mashiach here. Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere. Learning mitzvahs round the clock, 'cause Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. Even before I get home, I'll start on the next book. Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear.
And now for the highest track, the Iyun finalists who have mastered the mitzvah boxes and have an in-depth understanding of all the details. In addition to the sweater, the gifts and prizes, they are being rewarded with an incredible regional trip and are being awarded with the Chidon plaque, medal, and trophy.
Leah Oltein, Mushka Anton, Pasi Afson, Chaya Afson, Rivka Afson, Chami Berger, Chaya Mushka Belsovsky, Chava Gittel Brody, Chaya Mushka Brusawankin, Sterna Chain, Mushka Chain, Toba Kazan, Sarah Kazan, Mushka Drizzen, Chana Duchman, Racholea Feldman, Batsheva Fogelman, Musia Friedman, Batsheva Gansberg, Vega Rivka Gaizinski, Taibi Glassman, Sipper Rachel Glick, Leah Gottlieb, Shayna Garari, Chaya Rachel Greenfeld, Zelda Garari, Rachel Gurkov, Shayna Chava Heidensfeld, Esther Rachel Hertz, Chaya Herzl, Chaya Mushka Chesroni, Nachama Hirsch, Chaya Mushka Kadosh, Chaya Mushka Kaman, Lieber Kantor, Ita Razel, Karpilovsky, Chana Klein, Sivia Klein, Chaya Mushka Kogan, Hadassah Konikov, Devora Korf, Chaya Mushka Kratz, Chani Lavkovsky, Chaya Mushka Lavkovsky, Devora Leah Lagziel, Elisheva Chasia Lazarus, Fegi Leichter, Chani Levertov, Liba Levin, Hadassah Lieberson, Mushka Lieberson, Rivka Lerber, Fegi Loshak, Mushka Losh, Chana Laman, Dasi Marazov, Shayna Gita Marazov, Penina Matazov, Pesi Masazov, Chani Mendelson, Chaya Mushka Maleki, Chaya Mushka Minsky, Basia Mishalovin, Chaya Mushka Mishalovin, Bracha Natek, Elisa Pape, Chaya Mushka Pape, Menucha Rabisky, Musia Raider, Rivka Raitport, Esther Ruskin, Chaya Mushka Reich, Hinda Rifkin, Sarah Rosenfeld, Esther Miriam Rubin, Galia Rubinov, Chana Shachat, Sarah Shachat, Chaya Mushka Shor, Menucha Rachel Schusterman, Rivka Silverstein, Devora Leah Silman, Menucha Sperlin, Chana Mushka Stern, Chavala Sternberg, Gittel Sternberg, Menucha Sternberg, Chaya Mushka Tevel, Chaya Mushka Tzap, Devora Leah Wechter, Etty Wigder, Shana Chava Wilansky, Yechevet Wilhelm, Musio Wilhelm, Esther Rachel Winsbacher, Luba Velavik, Yechevet Zaklas.
We have honored our Yesod contestants. We have honored our Yediyah contestants. You've seen as we've honored our Havana contestants and even our Iyun contestants. But now is the moment you've all been waiting for. The trophy winners of Tafshin Pei Gimel. From the Iyun track, we are now ready to announce the top 3 winners from each grade from the entire world to receive the bronze, silver, and gold medals. Please welcome to the stage Rabbi Shimmy Weinbaum to announce the bronze trophies.
And the winner from 4th grade is from Benos Menachem of Crown Heights, none other than Gittel Sternberg. And from 5th grade, the bronze winner is from Chidon Lubavitch of Chicago, none other than Chava Gittel Brody. And from 6th grade, the winner is from Beis Rivka of Crown Heights, Chaya Rachel Greenfeld. And from 7th grade, the winner is from Beis Chaya Mushka of Los Angeles, California, Leah Gottlieb. And from 8th grade, the winner is not only a Kol HaTorah Kula finalist, not only a bronze trophy winner, but a 5-star general from Cheder Chabad of Baltimore, Chaya Mushka Lapkovsky. And the bronze trophy for Kol HaTorah Kula is also from Cheder Chabad of Baltimore girls. Again, 5-star general, Kol HaTorah Kula finalist, Chaya Mushka Lapkovsky. Mazel tov.
And now, please welcome Rabbi Shalom Ber Baumgarten to announce the silver trophies.
For the silver trophies, you guys done an amazing job. Grade 4, all the way from Beis Rivka, Crown Heights. Chaya Mushka Pate. Silver trophy, grade 5. From my shliach, Esther Ruskin. Silver trophy, grade 6. Benos Menachem, Crown Heights, Dasi Marozov. Silver trophy, grade 7. Benos Menachem, Crown Heights, Chaya Mushka Mishulavim. Silver trophy, grade 8. Beis Rivka, Crown Heights, Basheva Gansberg. Silver trophy, Kol HaTorah Kula. Guess what? Beis Rivka Crown Heights, Batsheva Gansberg. Mazel tov.
And finally, we welcome to the stage Rabbi Yerachmiel Binyaminson to announce the gold trophies.
Now, for the winners of the gold trophies. These girls were superb. They got hundreds in all their tests, and they deserve to get the gold trophy. We'll start with grade 4. And grade 4 are 2 winners. In all the tests, both of them got continuously 100% of the answers correct. So therefore, for grade 4, from Beis Chaya Mushka, Toronto, Chanala Mann. And, believe it or not, the second gold trophy winner of grade 4 is also from Beis Chaya Mushka, Toronto, Devora Leah Wechter. Grade 5, gold winner from Beis Rivka in Montreal, Musya Raider. Grade 6, gold winner from Cheder, Chabad, Florida, Pessy Matisov. Grade 7, from Beis Rivka, Montreal, Rivka Silberstein. Grade 8. Again, book 5, 2 winners. We could not separate them. They did phenomenally well in their tests. So, the first winner of the gold trophy from my shliach, Fegi Lechter. The second winner, gold trophy, 8th grade. Also my shliach, Menucha Sternberg. Now Kol HaTorah Kula. This is a girl that was profound, was excellent in all the books of the Sefer Mitzvahs, all 613 mitzvahs. Kol HaTorah Kula. From my shliach, the same winner who won for grade 8, Menucha Sternberg. Thank you so much. All the girls, you are all winners. And congratulations to you and to your parents, teachers, families, and friends. Thank you very much.
למען ישמעו, למען ילמדו, למען ישמעו, ולמען ילמדו, ויורו את השם אלוהיכם, למען ישמעו, ולמען ילמדו, למען ישמעו, ולמען ילמדו, ויורו את השם אלוהיכם. ושמרו לעשות את כל דברי התורה הזוי ושמרו לעשות ושמרו דברי התורה הזוי ולמען ילמדו למען ישמעו ולמען ילמדו ויורו את השם אלוהיכם למען ישמעו ולמען ילמדו ולמען ילמדו ויורו את השם אלוהיכם בביתכם. Maybe I saw me over at some point כי בקסים מירכי סיורץ Maybe I saw me over at some point כי בקסים מירכי סיורץ Hey, bom, mi veru pisei Horovi yoyle Desordovi yoyle Desiavachto Hey, bom, mi veru pisei Horovi yoyle Desordovi yoyle Desiavachto Aha Hey, ay, 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 ay Kohol godoy, kohol godoy Kohol godoy yeshuvu heino Aha, oh, oh, ay, ay, ay Hey, kohol godoy, kohol godoy Kohol godoy yeshuvu heino Ay, la, 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 bum, 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 bum. אני מאמין באמונה של אימו בביאס המשיח אני מאמין אני מאמין באמונה של אימו בביאס המשיח אני מאמין משיח Mashiach, יעמוד שישמע מאין כל זה יחכה לו בחויים שיובו יעמוד שישמע מאין כל זה יחכה לו בחויים שיובו שיובו hey אני מאמין אמונה של אימו בביאה משיח אוי משיח Mashiach שישמע מיין כל זה יחכה לו בכל יום שיבוא ויבוא שישמע מיין כל זה יחכה לו בכל יום שיבוא
Raba raba la 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 la
חסגיולו הנה משיח בו סיסו ושמחו חסגיולו. Big round of applause for David Weinbaum doing a fantastic job.
שמחה סגיולו הנה משיח בו סיסו ושמחו שמחה סגיולו הנה משיח בו הנה יובו משיח צדקנו הנה יובו במהרה בימינו הנה יובו יבוא ויגאלנו במהרה בימינו משיח צדקנו הנה יובו Moshiach tzidkenu, hinei hu, and an even bigger hand for Benny Friedman. All right, at this point in the show, you have to put your arm around your friend next to you, and everybody got to sing together.
Ani mami, ani mami, ani mami. We vemos Mashiach, ani mami. We bevias Mashiach, bevias Mashiach, ani mami.
Ani mami, ani mami, ani mami. Beyemuno sheleimo, oy bevias Mashiach. Mashiach, ani mami. We bevias המושיח מביא יסע מושיח אני מאמין
אני מאמין אני מאמין אני מאמין באמונו שלנו בביאס המושיח בביאס המושיח אני מאמין
אני מאמין אני מאמין אני מאמין באמונו שלנו בביאס המושיח בביאס המושיח אני מאמין
בביאס המושיח בביאס המושיח אני מאמין
בביאס המושיח בביאס המושיח אני מאמין אני מאמין
It takes an army to run an army. We would like to call up the general of the Chayolei Tzivos Hashem Brigade, Rabbi Shimi Weinbaum, to give appreciation to all those who have worked so hard to make Chidon Pei Gimel possible.
Yes, we're here to say thank you because it takes an army to run an army, and we start off with the biggest thank you to the commander-in-chief of the entire Tzivos Hashem, and of course, the general of the army, the Rebbe, the incredible administration, Rabbi Yerachmiel ben Yaminson and Rabbi Sholme Baumgarten, Rabbi Zalman Glick, the vice chairman of Merkez Liyan Chinuch, the partner that makes Tzivos Hashem what it is today, Rabbi Moshe Kotlarski, and the supporter, the partner, the pillar of Chidon, Mr. George Rohr, and all of the other sponsors. We have such a big thank you to all of our staff, Nechama Zukin, Siri Plotkin, Ricky Winner, Hakel Varshak, Sivi Hendel, Zelda Weinbaum. We want to take a break from the staff for a moment. A huge thank you for the amazing, amazing people who put not only this program, but all of the trips together. Yael Conway, Brachin Aparstok, Brian Horowitz, Mushki Levitansky, Mushki Weinbaum, Sarah Pekarski, and Sarah LaFranco. And now, a big thank you to our head staff, the counselors, the runners, and of course, back to our staff at headquarters, Dovi Brickman, Levi Parnas, Levi Weinbaum, King Peretz, Yossi Rudolm, the Chidon Operation Director, Mendel Volovic, the one and only Zalmi Kidan, Naftali Rappaport, the judges. Thank you to Avi Beidelman. And we look around at this incredible, the video walls, the lighting, everything is staging, everything you see today. Stage Productions. Yoeli Stern, thank you so much. It was impossible to do this without you. The one and only DW Productions. Thank you, David Weinbaum. And of course, 3, 2, 1, motion. Shammai Chen, Yisrael Grunberg, from the bottom of our heart. And to all the staff at Newark Symphony Hall. And of course, all the base commanders around the world. You're the ones that make Chidon and the whole of Tzivos Hashem rock. Of course, most importantly, to each and every one of you Chayalim, because it's you who are bringing Mashiach. We're just here to help. Keep up the great work, and I can't wait as you continue to grow the Chidon like you did from 45 children to 7,000. You'll continue to gather all of the Yidden from around the world, Leman Yilmedu, to learn Hashem's 613 mitzvahs, and we'll celebrate the Chidon in the Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi, Bekarei Mamash!
Studying day and night, basking in the Torah's light. The mitzvahs I am lucky to learn, to master them I yearn. Backwards, forwards, inside out, grasping what each is about. 613 I will know is Sefer HaMitzvahs Pro. Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere. Learning mitzvahs round the clock, cause Torah is our strength. There's power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. When I get home, no time for rest, I'll start on the next book. I can't deny my feeling proud to be part of this super crowd. Trips and game shows, what a blast, memories to last. I'll convince my friends back home to study for the next Chidon. Together next year we'll return, there's so much still to learn. Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere. Learning mitzvahs round the clock, cause Torah is our strength. There's power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took, I'm excited to get home to start on the next book. To these mitzvahs I will cling, and tremendous nachas bring. And my Rebbe I'll soon see, smiling back at me. Chayolim of the world unite, joining forces brings us might. Together strong beyond compare, we'll bring Mashiach here. Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere. Learning a mitzvahs round the clock, cause Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. Even before I get home, I'll start on the next book. Chidon is here, I'll shout out loud and clear. Hard work paid off to join this atmosphere. Learning a mitzvahs round the clock, cause Torah is our strength. This power to acquire, I will go to any length. Knowing all the time I spent, the energy it took. Even before I get home,